All right, welcome back to another episode of Cocktail Wieners. Glad to have you. So we got a little bit of everything coming up. We got a little bit of Badgers, got a little bit of MLB, not so much football and basketball. Not too much has been happening.
True.
Got to talk about the Masters. But
True.
I'm here with my obvious host, Spencer Fenton-Wells.
There you go.
Take it away.
So White Claw released the third variety pack,
Really? What flavors are in it?
blackberry, which is kind of an interesting flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting that. They also have mango,
Okay. I
think mango was already.
Yeah, I feel like that's like, I feel like when people make drinks, like mango is always one that they think of.
But I've had White Claw mango before this variety pack came out,
Mm.
so I don't know if it was in the second one, but it's good.
Okay.
I like mango.
Which one's your favorite? Ooh, the whole box out.
Here we go. Box on table. Blackberry, mango, strawberry, and pineapple.
Ooh, is pineapple a new one?
I don't know. We might have to try them all four on set.
You can. One more month.
I'm 21.
One more month. I'm 21.
Good for you.
But is pineapple a new one?
So they used to have this low-cal one,
Okay.
and there was a pineapple in there.
Was it good?
But this is the first normal White Claw they've had with pineapple.
Hmm.
So it's a weird variety pack because I feel like they also had strawberry, but maybe
Yeah.
they didn't. Maybe it's just raspberry.
I don't know. I remember at the bar I worked at, we had
Mm,
raspberry, black cherry.
the black cherry one used to be my favorite. The first ever White Claw.
I'm gonna guess
Was it- What are your guesses?
I'm gonna guess it was raspberry for the first one ever. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'm gonna guess the next one was
Well, there's multiple in the variety pack.
okay. I'm gonna say raspberry, lime, black cherry, and
Wow.
And I worked at a bar. I mean, I stocked these every day, all day long.
Okay.
What was the last one? I don't remember.
Grapefruit.
Great. That's the one. Everyone hated the grapefruit.
Oh, the grapefruit was horrible.
We literally in the back room had like 10 cases of it.
Mhm.
Because we'd take all of them out because we always bought the variety packs. So we'd take them all out and stock the shelves, and then we'd leave the cases and just fill them up with all the grapefruit that no one
Mhm.
liked. It was terrible.
Mhm.
We had hundreds of them. By the end of the year, we started just selling them. We'd sell like a 12 pack of them or so. It was like $2 because we just need to get rid of them. But
And then the second variety pack,
I would have no idea. I don't think
lemon,
Really?
mm-hmm.
When did this come
mango.
out?
This has been out like a year or two.
I remember the mango.
Watermelon and tangerine.
Oh, okay. See, we got a lot of the mango ones,
Mango was good.
but we never got the other flavors. So, yeah.
So now obviously they came out with the third one recently. My boy Jaden picked it up for me.
Shout out
He's
Jaden.
He's a big White Claw guy.
Really?
Big White Claw guy.
Okay.
I kind of lost its touch though. You know, I drank. That's all I drank once upon a time.
Yeah.
And
Back
then
in the Reuter days.
And then I kind of got tired of it. But I'm back on my White Claw grind. I've tried the other ones and they just don't do. Bud Light seltzers are terrible.
Yeah, I don't know.
All of
there?
them.
Yeah, there's like a.
Trulies aren't that good.
Yeah, that's the other thing I'm thinking of. I know a lot of people like Trulies, but I don't know. I don't know how any of them taste. All I know is like I hate that carbonated water taste or what is
You
it?
don't like it?
No, I hate it. Like my parents and my family love like quinine.
Topo Chico and all that.
No, it's like quinine. It's non-alcoholic. It's just like a drink. It's carbonated water with a little bit of like it's a fruit, I guess, quinine.
Mm.
And they like it and they love it. And I hate it. It
Sounds
it's so
stupid
bad.
to me.
It's literally just like a carbonated water. You can buy it at the store.
True.
It's so gross. Back to sports.
Back
the
to 'em.
Masters. We got it going on in the background right now.
Matsuyama. I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, I don't either. Hey, at least we're getting it right though.
Mm.
CBS article, wasn't it? CBS?
CNN.
CNN article. There are 2 Asian golfers in it right now. And one of them, you got to tell a story. I don't know exactly what happened.
No, it's just one of them. They wrote an article about one of the, I believe they're Japanese, one of the Japanese golfers.
Yep.
And they used the wrong Japanese
Aw.
picture.
There's only 2 of them.
I know. I don't know how you mess that up.
Yeah, that's horrible.
They don't look too similar.
No.
But one of the Japanese guys is probably going to win.
Yep.
So that's good.
That is good. His home country, I've heard, they've all got
bet
watch
they're going
parties.
crazy.
They're going crazy. They got watch parties and everything going on. Katoko, shout out Katoko. She's listening. She's from Japan. My brother's girlfriend.
Yeah.
So I wonder
She
how.
is.
I wonder if she's paying attention.
Mm,
I should ask her.
she doesn't strike me as a golf watcher.
Not really. No.
Golf is okay to watch. It's just nice and peaceful.
It is. It's something you just sit back and relax. You just have the golf game on, hang out,
I agree.
eat some food.
I agree.
Some of our favorites to win it aren't doing too hot. There's a bunch of big pros that didn't even make it past the first round.
That is true.
And then we got Spieth, who I believe is in 4th place right now. He's got 2 holes to go, so you never know. But it's been a weird year for the Masters. They were talking about it on the announcers, and they were saying a bunch of the heavy favorites just did not perform.
Well, 7 of the top 20 ranked golfers didn't even make the first cut.
That's wild.
That's pretty crazy.
But I mean, I don't mind it because that opens it up to all the underdogs.
Mhm.
It lets everybody else get a chance, which I think is phenomenal. Unfortunately, Tiger Woods couldn't be in there. Open up a claw. What flavor is that one?
Oh, this one's the mango.
Okay.
Probably one of my favorites. I think it is my favorite.
Is that different from the second variety pack mango real quick? No, same thing. Just decided to put it back in there.
They knew it was a fan favorite.
Okay, that's fair.
Sad to add it back.
Yep, don't mess with what's working. But yeah, Tiger Woods unfortunately couldn't make it.
Do you think he'll ever play golf again?
I don't know. That's an interesting thing. I mean, if you look at it, I think there's a chance because coming back from all those back surgeries, if you think about your back literally every movement you make goes through your back one way or another. So when he's had all those back surgeries, even with him up and walking around, he's still using it so he can never fully recover and do the recovery process that he wants. But after his accident, I'm pretty sure he's going to be bedridden for quite a while. Maybe that'll help heal up his back a little bit, give it some relief. Maybe we'll see a comeback. If I had to go with my gut feeling, I'd say probably not. I mean, he's already getting up there. How old did you say he was?
45.
45? No, that's not old. You got Phil Mickelson golfing.
That's pretty old.
Yeah.
It's hard when you're that old. It's hard to compete with the young guys that can drive it 350.
Yeah.
And that used to be Tiger's. That's why Tiger was so good, because he could outdrive everyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
But now
that's a shame.
Getting old, losing power, getting hurt.
I feel that. I'm
driving
myself.
stupid. Yeah.
I feel it in my back,
ankles,
my knees,
ankles.
It's incredible. Like,
how does it feel that I have to have a bum ankle for you to beat me in basketball?
Oh, phenomenal! A win's a win. No way around it.
I wasn't even moving.
I
out
just
there.
hear excuses.
He's backing me down in the post. Can't even move. I'm old gimpy out there.
Yeah, you're right.
Terrible.
It's incredible. Like when I was in high school, I thought I'd be like the fountain of youth. I was feeling great. I could literally go from not playing a sport to just playing a game of soccer or football or basketball that day and feel nothing the next day. Now, if I play a game of football, my ankles, my knees, everything just kills me the next day. I wake up and my legs are so sore, and I lift 3 to 4 times a week. It's just weird because it's totally different.
Doesn't help?
No.
You got to start doing yoga.
I know. I think I might. Get the nice yoga pants. I'll get those TikTok leggings. Those might make my butt look fantastic.
Probably.
Might try it.
I think you
should. OnlyFans with just my butt in those leggings.
They'd probably think it's a girl.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You would make some money. Speaking of fixing things.
Okay.
Because, yoga helps you fix things.
Yeah.
I had a good idea. Thought it would be fun to bring on the podcast.
Okay.
Do a little segment about fixing every sport's overtime.
Oh, I like that idea.
You like it?
I do.
So I think I was watching hockey, and that's where I got the idea.
Yeah.
I think hockey has the perfect overtime rules.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure this is how it goes. But essentially what I was thinking is there's one overtime period, right? So they play the 3 periods. If it's tied, they go to overtime.
Yeah.
And then you have one overtime period. I think it's like 5-10 minutes. Uh-oh. Malcolm's on the podcast.
Oh, welcome aboard, Malcolm.
What is that?
That's their note. That you can have chickens.
We can have chickens. We just got approved for chickens. Let's go. Thank you, Malcolm. See, he's always bringing good news. What a great guy. We're official. So overtime with hockey, NHL.
Yeah.
How's that go?
So it's if it's tied at the end of regulation,
Okay.
this is the one overtime period.
Yep.
Where it's half of a normal regulation.
Yeah.
If it's still tied after the overtime, what do we have?
Shootout. That's kind of like
Shootouts
similar.
are exciting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like shootout is probably one of the most exciting things in sports.
I agree.
And I feel like not a lot of other
I don't think so. The only thing I can think of is high school soccer. That's what we had for high school soccer.
MLS.
Hey, there you go.
Even in the MLS, don't they do after overtime? They do shootout.
I believe so. I don't watch
Or
too
the
much
free kick
MLS.
or whatever they call them?
I think they do shootouts. That's what we did in high school. Unfortunately, my senior year, that's how we lost by 1 goal in a shootout. I made mine. I drilled it upper net.
Did you fight the kid in the locker room that missed?
No, he was crying, so we all just kind of helped him out.
Should have made him cry more.
That's what I was
He
thinking, but
failed at his job.
I agree, but you can't be doing
So
that.
I guess soccer has similar rules.
Yes, I believe. I don't follow too much MLS, like I was saying.
Right.
It's just
Well,
yeah.
soccer and hockey are basically the same sport.
Yeah, just different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are very similar.
I agree.
So
So that's NHL.
then it got me thinking. Like football's overtime's okay,
Uh,
but after the normal period, if it's still tied, it ends in a tie. And I hate that.
I hate that too. It's so unsatisfactory. Like you don't get that satisfaction of winning or even losing.
Exactly. So then I got the idea. They do the normal 4 quarters, the college overtime rules, where they each get a possession on, like, say, the 35-yard line.
Okay,
If they both score, they tie it up.
I like that.
Then it goes to field goals.
That's how it is in college.
No.
Oh,
This is my new idea to make it more exciting.
Yeah.
Then it goes to field goals.
Who's the best kicker in the league? Who would win that every time?
I don't know.
Crosby.
But you get one center that snaps it and one offensive line. One D line.
oh,
So the offensive line goes versus the D end. And then there's the holder and the kicker.
oh,
And they're all 50-yard field goals.
yeah.
And they snap it. And then it's one-on-one with the D end and the blocker.
that sounds
If
fun.
he gets there and blocks it, they get the little X.
I like
and the
that.
first people to make the field goal without them missing.
I like that. That
think
is a
it-
good idea.
I think it would make it fun.
I do think so.
I
I
think that-
agree.
That would add a nice amount to...
I agree. And I think in last episode we went over how we'd fix the MLB, but we didn't talk about their extra innings. But
So I had an idea for that.
oh, okay.
So in that episode, we mentioned cutting it from 9
yeah,
to 7. So then extra innings would be 8 and 9 if
Okay.
it's tied. If it's still tied after 9, home run derby.
home run. I like it.
Home run derby.
I like
Just get your
it.
big boys in there.
I like it.
You get 3
Get some Miguel Cabrera,
You get
Prince
3 pitches.
Fielder, the 300-pound
Mhm.
guys just loading up. I like.
You
that
get 3
idea.
batters. Each batter gets 3 pitches.
Okay.
When all 9 pitches are thrown, whoever hits more home runs.
So how would
Either
that
team.
add on to this? Would that just add on to the
No,
score?
just whoever
Oh.
got it would win.
Oh, it'd say yeah. I like that idea.
Mhm.
Okay, and
Because
then
it's already tied, so whoever hit more home runs out of the 9 pitches
True.
wins the game.
true, and then
That would make it exciting.
that would. I like that. I think my favorite of those ideas is definitely the NFL. That would be crazy fun.
Mhm.
What other
NBA.
sports? NBA, yeah. I kind of like the NBA right now.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, redoing them all.
No overtime.
Okay.
Half court shots.
Oh yeah.
If it's tied at
Okay.
the end of regulation,
You know Dame would win it every
all
time.
the 5 starters go out there.
Oh, yeah.
You start with the centers. They shoot their half court
Oh,
shot.
yeah.
Then you just work down the list.
Okay.
Center, power forward, small forward, shooting guard, point
Drummond would make it every
guard.
time.
Mhm. He wouldn't.
Dame Lillard though. That's
Drummond
Dame
would be
range.
so confused that he'd try to go dunk the ball.
Yeah, you're right. And then he'd get the rebound. He'd whiff it on purpose to pad the stats, get his own rebound, and then put it up.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
But
I
yeah,
think
that would be actually pretty
that's
fun.
how you fix all the overtime sports.
I hope we're not
I mean-
forgetting too many other sports with overtime. None that we
Those-
care about.
I mean, those are the 4 major.
No, I know.
Like, there's no other professional sport.
I
You
don't
got
think so.
soccer. Soccer's good.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to fix it.
True.
Hockey, don't need to fix it.
True.
We fixed MLB. Football, we fixed basketball.
Yeah, you're right. So 4, like you were saying, 4.
Yeah, the 4. The 4 major sports. Because soccer's not a real sport.
No.
So the 4
It's
major
just a bunch
sports.
of yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Just a
Do you think
bunch of
soccer's a real sport?
hell yeah.
No way.
99% of the world thinks it is. Men play
That's a
play
conspiracy
soccer.
theory.
Nah. Real men play soccer.
Conspiracy theory.
Nah.
You know what's more of a sport?
Don't you dare say it. Don't you dare say it.
Curling.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say bowling, and I was like, don't you dare.
I had to think of.
You said
Speaking of bowling,
Okay.
have you ever seen that one video where the guy's like he bowls a strike?
yeah.
Who do you think you
You
are? I am.
I love him.
He retired
He
a
retired.
couple weeks ago. He retired from the game of bowling.
Really? What was his name?
I have no clue.
You should look that up.
But-
we need to pay our respects to him.
but the greatest bowler.
He was an icon.
Of all
He
time.
was the Bob Ross of bowling with the afro and all. Whoever you think you are, I am. Those words will live.
His name is Pete Weber.
That's who it is. Pete Weber. Shouts to you, Pete Weber. Fantastic career. Amazing. One of a kind. Love your afro. Sponsor us.
I like how he rocks the Oakley sunglasses while he's bowling.
I love it. He's just stone
Those are
cold.
fire.
He's got swagger.
So he retired,
That's sad to hear.
gone but never forgotten.
Of course.
A legend always. Do you think he was trying to say, "Who do you think I am"? That's what I think he was trying to say.
But even that doesn't make sense. Who do you think I am?
Yeah.
I am.
No. I don't think. I think he was he bowled the strike,
Yeah.
and I think he just meant to turn around and look at the guy he was playing and say, "Who do you think I am?"
I don't know.
Period. End of all. Because it obviously what he says doesn't make sense.
Whoever you think
Like,
you are, I am.
Like if you think about it, if somebody like hit a step back 3 for the win,
Oh yeah, 2 beauties. Terry, 2 beauties.
damn, you're seducing me over there. You're getting off track. You're getting off
sorry,
track.
you're
This
right,
is
you're
Pete Weber time.
Yes, P. Weber.
If somebody hit a step back 3,
Okay.
they would turn to the camera and be like, "Who do you think I am?" That makes total sense.
Yeah, but like, I just love what he said.
No, I know. But I was asking you, what do you think he was trying to
I
say?
don't
Because he
know.
clearly misspoke.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he was trying to say, "Who do you think I am?" But he accidentally
Yeah.
said, "Who do you think you are?"
Yeah.
And then he tried to fix himself. I am.
Yeah. I think the only other thing that makes sense besides what you said is saying "Who are you?" to the guy. Like, "Who are you?" to the other guy. Like looking at him.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
you're
know.
probably wrong because I'm always right.
yeah. You're right.
But yeah, he did retire, so that's sad.
That is a sad day.
But I think he was probably the best bowler
P
and athlete
PB
of all time.
yeah, easily the best athlete. PBL, Professional Bowling League, is that what it is?
No,
PB what?
no.
PBA, Professional Bowling Association. I think.
Are you just making shit up now?
No, I'm trying to think of the league that it's called. It's PBA. Yeah, Professional Bowling.
PP
What?
PPK. Professional pin knockers.
Oh yeah.
The PPK.
Oh, yeah, I like it. I like that.
It is the PBA,
Okay.
which is a stupid name.
Yeah.
Stupid name.
Yeah.
They should name it the Pete Weber.
Yeah. They should redesign the logo to be his afro. That would be fire. I'd buy a shirt. Have a big afro on there.
Get the NBA to switch it to Kobe.
Yeah.
Get the PBA to switch it to Pete
Yeah,
Weber.
I like that. It's a good idea.
I'm doing this in the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so that was sad news.
that was.
He's a good guy. I like him a lot.
I think
No.
he's spunky.
Bringing back spunk.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad we fixed overtime rules and all that.
I agree. So next topic I wanted to talk to you about. Because the MLB is kicking off its 100 billion game year,
Mhm.
season, whatever. I
Mhm.
wanted to see your projections. So I'm going to go through all the teams in each of the little divisions, and I'm going to see your prediction on who's going to win each division.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
All right. So we're going to start in the American League over in the AL East. We got the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, the Rays, the Orioles, and the Yankees.
That's a lot of teams.
There's a lot of teams.
Okay, sorry, say that again.
Okay, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Rays, Orioles, and Yankees. Who are you picking?
Rays.
Oh, okay. I'm
Do
actually
they
gonna-
suck?
No, they're all tied for fourth or second place. They all have the same record.
I feel like the Rays like I was gonna go with the Red Sox, but I feel like they've kind of fallen off lately.
I mean, they're right now the best. I'm actually gonna go with the Blue Jays. Yeah, Vladdy.
Batista's gone, baby.
No, but they got Vladdy Jr.
Nah.
What's his name? It's Vladdy Guerra or
Something like that.
Vladdy. I love him. Vladdy Jr. He's awesome. I'm gonna go with Blue Jays. So the AL Central, you got the Indians, the Royals, the Twins,
The who?
the White Sox,
I don't
and
know
the
if
Tigers.
we can call them the Indians anymore.
Yeah, we can. That's their name.
Mhm.
They might be from India. You don't know. India, Indians.
Man, I feel like all those teams low key suck.
I think the Twins and the Indians are actually pretty good this year. We'll see how they turn around.
I'll go with the Royals.
I'm gonna go with the Tigers.
Well,
Gotta stick with the
They
Tigers.
suck.
I love them, but Miggy can't go against Miggy. So now moving over to the AL West, we got the Astros, boo, Angels, Mariners, Rangers, and Athletics.
I always forget that Athletics are an actual team.
I know.
It's kind of funny.
I mean, right now the cheaters are winning. I mean, the Astros are winning.
They do have a good team.
They
though.
do.
They do.
You can't take it away from them. They've got a fantastic team. It's just no one likes them anymore. They're the bad boys.
Speaking of the Rangers,
Okay.
back in my Babe Ruth days,
Ooh.
I was a stud.
Yeah, I've heard stories.
I wasn't that good.
Corked bat and all.
Yeah. Rolled my bat. Rolled the gloves. My coach, Coach Ross.
Oh,
He
was
had
it
a-
Bob Ross?
Yeah, it was Bob Ross' son.
Oh, okay.
No, Coach Ross he was a very talented baseball player.
Mhm.
He made it to the minors as a catcher, but then
Okay.
like tore up his knees and tore up his hips.
Yeah,
So I
pretty
don't think
typical.
I don't think he ever actually made it to the major league.
That's a shame.
But his oldest son was a starting pitcher for the Rangers.
Really?
Yeah, last name Ross, of course.
That's awesome.
And then his his middle child and his youngest child. The youngest child and I were the same age. He was very good at baseball. So was the older one. So the whole family good at baseball. But it's just cool.
in
Coach,
the genetics. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we
is
got
cool.
to-
That's a cool connection.
Yeah, whenever. But the funny thing, side note, when they were talking about, they of course went to some of the games to try to watch him.
Hmm.
But you never really know. It's hard to predict the rotation, right?
Yeah.
So they would go
It's
to
so
games,
weird.
and then at the last minute, they would announce that like somebody else was starting.
Yeah.
So they saw him, of course, start sometimes, but it was always hard to like pick
That
which
is kinda
games he
weird.
would be the
Baseball
actual.
has a weird rotation. There's so many statistics that are involved. Like they'll literally pick the pitcher based on how the other batters are doing. They'll look at the batters on the other team, see where they hit baseballs, where they miss them the most, and then they'll pick their pitcher and everything. It's wild to me.
Strategic.
True.
I'll go with the Astros in
See,
the
you're-
West, though.
Oh, see, I'm gonna actually pick the Angels.
I
Mike
do
Trout.
like the Astros.
Mike Trout. I love him. I'm gonna go with the Angels. All right, so now we're moving over to the National League. We're gonna start in the NL East. We got the Phillies, the Braves, the Mets, the Mariners, and the Nationals.
I'll go Braves here.
Really?
I like.
I'm gonna
Acuna.
Ooh, I like Acuna.
He's
But I think I'm going to go with Phillies. I like Harper. As much of a pretty boy and whiny baby he is, I do like him. I think he's good. And then we're going to go to the NL Central next.
Reds, baby.
You're going with Reds?
That's my hometown team.
Okay, we got Reds, Cardinals, Brewers, Cubs, Pirates. I'm going to go Brewers. Hometown team for me. Love them.
I didn't even know the Reds and the Brewers were in the same.
Yep. And
Reds are looking good.
Yeah, Reds are looking
Joey
phenomenal. this year.
Votto?
Yep. They got a good team this year.
I'm kind of mad that Trevor Bauer
yeah,
left him.
I know.
I was kind of mad at that.
That was
He's
so
an interesting guy. He's a good pitcher, though. He's funny, too.
Yeah.
He's really funny. There was one time, I think he got pulled from the game, and he turned around and threw it out of the park.
Hell yeah.
He was pissed off, so
I
he just
love it.
turned around and just threw it out of the outfield.
I love it.
The fire I like to see.
Yeah, I gotta go Brewers. I love them. I mean, honestly, what's not?
You
to
know what
like?
I don't understand?
Christian Yelich,
Yeah, I was just about to bring him
pretty
up.
boy Yelich.
No, that's what I don't understand. He is not good looking.
He is, in my opinion.
He's not. He looks like a horse.
No,
I swear
don't
to
you
God.
dare disrespect.
That's one thing. Like
he is the Brewers' saving grace.
I'll admit when a pretty boy's a
Pride
pretty
and
boy.
joy.
I'll admit it. You know,
I'm gonna buy
he
his
looks like
jersey.
a horse.
No, Christian Yelich is a beautiful man. He is our saving grace on the Brewers.
He might be good, but
He's the only thing. He made us relevant.
You look at this face and tell me you think he's attractive.
Okay, that is one picture of him.
It's literally all of them. He looks like a horse.
No,
I promise you, he looks like a horse.
mm-mm.
Horse.
That picture.
Horse. He looks like a horse. He looks like he's chewing on hay in this. I'm not kidding.
He is a handsome guy. I'm a fan.
He's not even
Christian
good looking.
Yelich, shout out to you. I'm a fan. I think you're an attractive man. I think you're handsome.
You have the largest teeth I've seen in my life.
Well, you know, some people like a white smile, nice white smile. Why do you think I'm attracted to you, Spence?
You do have good teeth.
You do.
He's a horse.
Don't worry.
He looks like a
Spencer,
horse.
He's not a threat to you. You are more handsome and good looking than him. Do
Hey,
not
fair
worry.
enough.
The NL West.
okay.
We got the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, the Diamondbacks, and the Rockies.
Padres.
Padres. Yep, I'm going Padres.
Batista.
Yep. Batista. I love him. What's his full name? Oh yeah, it's Tatis Jr.
We don't know how to pronounce.
Titties.
That's why I like him.
Titties Jr. I can't even find him on.
Fernando Tatis Jr. That's how you say his name. Is he
He's
hurt?
placed on IR. He just had a partial shoulder dislocation.
He'll be fine.
Yep, but I still love him. I think he's the new star in baseball.
He's not the cover of the MLB show for nothing.
That's true.
I've got another interesting sports question for you. I got to be honest. I don't know if we've talked about this before.
All right.
On the podcast.
Hit me.
We've talked about it in person.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be a sport you've never played before.
Okay.
Like seriously played.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about a sport that you've never played that you think you would actually be good at?
Yes.
What?
Lacrosse.
Okay. I'm kind of going down the same avenue. I'm thinking hockey.
Oh, okay. I played hockey for a year.
Really?
I mean, I was like 8 years old, and I never actually played a game. But
You think you'd be good at lacrosse?
I do. I feel
Lacrosse isn't a sport.
I think it's an amazing sport.
Nah.
I feel like I would do really well at lacrosse. I've got the
Okay.
body size for it. Like I'd be able to lay some hits.
Got the hammer.
Got the. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. No, I was thinking about that because we've been like talking
I'm
about
good
hockey
with
lately.
sticks and balls.
And same here. And I was thinking, I feel like I'm a little shifty.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a little deceiving.
You are. You got the ankles for it too.
Crazy on the ice. Hey, the ankles aren't a problem in hockey.
It's true. You got them wrapped up.
Got them wrapped up.
You're right. That would be a good sport for you.
Dude, I'm thinking because I'm fast with the hands. Got very good coordination.
You actually might be pretty good at it. I agree.
I think I should pick it up.
Speaking of really good people in hockey, our hometown hero,
Who is it?
Cole Caulfield. We'll talk about him in
Cole
a little
Caulfield.
bit.
What did he win?
The Hubie Baker, or
We don't know how to say it. We don't know how to pronounce a lot of things.
yeah, is it the Hobie Baker? My bad, not Hubie. Hobie Baker
The
Award.
Hobie Baker.
For
What
the-
is that?
It's
Yeah.
the best college player
Okay.
for hockey. Well, it's a hockey award, so yeah.
He's
Amazing.
He went crazy.
He had a phenomenal season.
So of course he played for Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Badgers hockey team.
Mm-hmm. And he had 30 goals
30
in 31 games.
30 goals.
That is incredible.
That is.
That is wild.
And then I
to
think
me.
he had over 20 assists.
Oh, yeah.
And had a total of like 50 something points.
Yep. He averaged like 2-point-something points per game. And quick shout out to him. He's a hometown boy. Grew
You
up
played
with
baseball
him.
with him.
I played baseball with him. Not
Wow.
with him on my team. He was supposed
Against
to play
him.
against him.
Ah.
So he might recognize me if he saw me. We played, I don't know, 4 years against each other continuously. It's a small like program. It's not like you got a billion kids. So he might actually recognize me. And it's crazy because he was supposed to be on my team my last year,
Yeah.
but he actually dropped out because he was playing Russian hockey. He moved to Russia for a couple months to
That's
play
awesome.
hockey, which is incredible. Like, obviously good for him.
So, okay. First of all, to just get into more of him real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to talk about hockey
Okay.
and other sports.
Yep.
He got drafted by the Canadians,
Yep. 15th overall pick.
15th overall. Montreal Canadiens.
Yep.
And his only downslide, he probably would have been the number one pick.
Oh, agreed.
He's 5'7".
I think if he hadn't entered the draft when he did,
He did go a little early.
he did. He went right out of high school, which good for him. Awesome. But in my opinion, I believe that he would have been the first overall pick had he waited until this year.
And he only weighs he weighs 165 pounds,
Which is not much.
surprising.
That's light. He's a small guy.
Yeah.
He's a very small guy, and that is the only thing I can see holding him back. But then again, you look at Wayne Gretzky. Now, I'm not going to start comparing him yet.
Oh, he's better.
Oh, don't you dare. Wayne Gretzky is one of a kind. But now, I'm not going to start comparing him, but I'm comparing
Speaking
their
of Wayne,
size.
real quick,
Okay.
his daughter.
Wayne Gretzky?
Woo!
Really? Never
Oh
seen
my.
her. Never
Let's
seen
get her on a pod.
You'll have to pull her
She's
up.
actually dated. Tying this to golf real quick.
Mhm.
The Masters, Dustin Johnson.
Really?
She's married to Dustin Johnson,
Oh.
who is the number one ranked golfer, but didn't make the cut.
Bummer. That's
Sorry,
all right.
what were you saying?
That's all right. He probably missed his wife, wanted to get back home. She's that attractive. I would too. Anyways, yeah, Cole Caulfield, that's the only thing I can see is his size being a little bit of a, I don't know, an X factor, especially considering like when you've got players. Yeah, she's a very attractive woman. Dear God, that is a lucky man. I would want to get home to that too if I was away at golf. I don't blame him for on purpose getting out of it. How do all these, granted they're famous, that's why, but you see all these players that are ugly and everything getting these hot girlfriends.
Dustin Johnson's not ugly.
No, he's not, but I'm talking like NBA players will date these just supermodels and they're just weird looking, like Tristan
like
Thompson.
Devin Booker.
Nah, Devin Booker's a relatively handsome guy,
Yeah, but he's trash
but
at the
like
game of
Ben
basketball.
Simmons dating what Kardashian was it or what Jenner?
It was Kendall.
Kendall Jenner.
So Devin Booker's got his sloppy seconds.
Yeah,
that's
well,
why he's
thirds
trash at
because she also dated
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
So,
I understand
but
what you're saying though.
I always wonder, like, I see all these NBA players, like, I don't find Ben Simmons attractive in the least,
Okay.
but he dated one of the most attractive supermodels in the world.
Who's the ugliest NBA player?
Oh, geez. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some.
I think it's Alec Burke.
Maybe.
He's not a good looking guy.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some others.
The cutest is Joe Ingles.
No, you know who's also really kind of ugly? Russell Westbrook. He looks like a frog.
Okay.
He does.
Okay.
Anyways, moving back to it.
What
Cole
were we
Caulfield.
even talking
Cole
about?
Caulfield.
Okay.
The only thing I can see hurting his professional career is his size because he's 5'7".
Patrick Kane.
Yeah, Patrick Kane.
We talked about him. Played for the Blackhawks.
Yep.
One of the best stick handlers. Well, puck handlers, I guess. And shooters. Like, probably to ever play.
Yeah. I agree.
And we looked him up, and he was 5'10".
Which-
Granted, that's not
That's,
huge.
No, but that's 3 inches.
Whopping 3 inches.
3
And
inches.
you know what you can do
I
with
have-
3 inches? He's losing it over here. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just because of genetics,
Yeah.
if he was 3 inches taller and went out of the draft,
I wish I was 3 inches taller.
I do too, because I like tall women. But anyways,
Good save on that one. How tall is Wayne Gretzky?
that's a good
Well,
question.
yeah, 'cause
I was thinking
he's
like
the greatest player
even
ever.
3 inches,
Yeah.
which they say is not a lot.
But
He would be the
size
number one
does
draft.
matter.
He would be the
Yeah.
number one draft.
I agree.
Let's see Wayne. I feel like Wayne's a tall. Like if you're named Wayne,
No, he's short. He's like 5'9", 5'10".
we'll see. We'll see what Google says.
Well, how
He
tall
is
is
6 foot.
he? Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean,
But even then, he was considered really short. And people wondered how he was
Right.
going to do. As a hometown boy, I'm rooting for him. I hope he
I do
becomes
too.
one of the greatest players ever. That'd be awesome to have a plaque with him. Point. We
Okay.
have Joe Pavelski up there too. So yeah,
okay, getting into what I wanted to mention about hockey
Mhm.
earlier.
going
Because
back
you
to
said
NHL.
like he went out. So you know how there's all the talk about like NBA players one and done,
Yep.
NFL players having to play like multiple years of college
Mhm.
before they're allowed to enter the draft.
Yep.
I feel like one thing that would solve all of that is having a similar draft to like the NHL.
Mhm.
Now I have no clue how it works. It's so confusing because he was drafted out of high school
Mhm.
but played 2 years for
Yes.
Wisconsin.
So
So he was technically a professional athlete,
Mhm.
but played 2 years, which is against NCAA rules for
Yeah.
basketball and football,
Yes.
but not hockey.
I
makes sense.
don't understand fully, but from my understanding, what he does, he signs a contract with them. What was the name of the contract?
Oh, it was but he just signed that.
Yeah.
He was drafted 2 years ago.
Yeah,
but it was
so-
an entry level contract.
Yeah, so you can sign on with a team and be part of a team. You don't receive pay, and then you can choose to go to college or to the minor leagues. And Cole Caulfield has always had the dream of playing for the Badgers. That was his lifelong dream.
because he'll
So-
be the best.
Yeah, obviously. Actually, he might be arguably the best Badger to ever play hockey.
Like everyone's always complaining, like college athletes shouldn't have to like blah blah blah. So why can't just make every sport like that?
Mhm. I agree.
Like if LeBron James the best but wants to go to college, then have a team draft him first overall,
Mhm.
let him go to college for a year, and
Yep.
then whenever he wants to. But then you run it like. Because why would a
Injury.
team draft a player? The Canadians drafted a player,
Yeah.
used a first round pick on a player they haven't even had rights to for 2 years.
True.
So it's weird.
I agree.
I don't know how any of that
Especially
works.
talking about how injuries can happen, because hockey's pretty brutal. I mean, honestly, you're getting smashed out there. Pucks are flying at 100 miles an hour. I mean,
Sure.
it's pretty dangerous. So I don't understand it, but hey, they got a star. I think he's going to be an absolute beast. I mean, his first game in like the minor leagues, it's like the semi-professional. I don't know how it works. It's kind of like baseball. They have their professional
Mhm.
team, and then they have a couple under teams, like developmental, I guess you could call them. So he went and he played his first game with them. He scored 2 goals and 1 assist in his first game ever with the professional team, which is incredible. And
It's
if
impressive.
and if you look at him, no one can stop him. He's agile. He's moving in between people. His shot is accurate as hell. He picks out like a little dime-sized hole and he can just nail it. I watched his highlights and he actually did lay some people out. He gave it. I mean, he's got a lot of heart too, which is his
True.
main thing. He plays with heart and aggression.
He's like Secretariat.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know who Secretariat
I
is?
have seen it. It's the horse.
Oh, it is a horse. So you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have seen it. It's the horse.
It was a horse that ran the fastest derby time ever.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it died, they did an autopsy on it. And its heart was 3 times bigger than a normal horse heart.
That's
like
awesome,
its actual
man.
heart,
That's awesome.
which is weird, but side note.
Yeah, but so he plays with a lot of heart. We'll call him the Secretariat of NHL. But so it'll be interesting to see where he goes. I hope for the best. I'm rooting for him. Cole Caulfield, shout out if you ever listen to this. I don't know why you would, but you know.
Oh, he'll listen.
Oh yeah, for
he
sure.
listens all the time.
That's actually true. He's one of our main listeners. It's sponsors.
And if you do listen, we're not making fun of your height.
Oh no.
We're just saying you could be better.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. going 1 for 12 from 3-pointers still dropped 42.5 points on you. He is a beast.
I ain't even worried. What's your fantasy record? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
3-11.
Terrible.
Winner of the losers bracket.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
The official,
Seriously,
the women's championship,
Okay.
NCAA bracket,
Mm-hmm.
women's volleyball. Gotta love it.
Yep.
Once again, shout out to my girl, Hallie Shelton,
Hell yeah.
best friend. Bowling Green, Weber State. Is it Weber State or Weber State?
I'm gonna go with
I'm going Weber.
Weber.
That sounds
Yeah.
funnier. Bowling Green, Weber State.
Weber State.
Wow, really? Okay.
Yep.
A Rider or UCLA?
Rider.
Wow.
Because I'll
Okay.
ride her all day.
That was a good one. They're winning the championship.
Hell yeah.
So just to let you know, Riders 7-4, UCLA's 14-6.
I don't
so
care.
both suck.
Yeah.
Missouri or South Dakota?
Missouri.
Okay.
Michael Porter Jr. Love him.
You're gonna like this one.
Okay.
Moorhead
Yeah, Moorhead.
or Creighton?
Moorhead.
Okay.
Could we have a Moorhead versus Ryder?
We could.
Oh,
It'd be unlikely.
okay.
So moving on, we would have Weber State versus Wisconsin.
Ooh, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin,
Yeah.
of course.
Mhm.
Rider, BYU.
Ryder.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
going
riding with
upsets here.
Ryder.
Ohio State or Missouri.
Missouri.
Okay.
Fuck Ohio
Moorhead. Yeah, we don't like Ohio State,
Yeah.
except they're women high.
State.
Moorhead State or Florida.
There's some baddies down in Florida,
And some crazy people.
but Moorhead State.
Okay.
Moorhead.
So then we're going to have Wisconsin versus Rider.
Oh,
That's a tough one. You know who you have to go with.
Wisconsin.
I'm going to slap. Okay.
yeah, Wisconsin.
And then Missouri versus Florida. Who did you pick?
I picked Moorhead.
Okay. Missouri versus Moorhead. This is
Moorhead.
a wild bracket.
Moorhead.
All right. And then for the this is the Elite Eight now.
Okay.
To make the Final Four, Wisconsin or Moorhead.
Wisconsin.
Okay. I just had to do that for the little head.
I like Moorhead, but
Moving down
okay.
to the next little, individual
Mhm.
piece. Texas State or Utah Valley. Interesting. This is
Texas
weird.
State.
So Texas State is 30-8. They played 38
cow.
games. And Ryder played 11 games.
Hell yeah.
And then Utah Valley played 19 games. How the hell did Texas State
I don't
play
know. I'm
38
going Texas
games?
State. They got the seasoning.
Experienced.
The seasoning.
UMBC. We remember them.
yeah.
Their volleyball team must be good.
UMBC. Where were they from?
They beat Virginia
oh,
in the first round. That was the first 16. Yeah, you remember them.
Yeah.
I think they're in like Maryland. I think it's
Yeah,
the University
so.
of Maryland, Baltimore College.
I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna go with.
Smart bitch over here.
Oh, darn right he is.
Or Pepperdine.
Pepperdine.
I just like the name Pepperdine.
Same here. That's why I'm going with them.
Rice or NC A&T.
Rice.
Okay. Why would a college be named Rice?
I have
That's
no
just the
idea. I
weirdest.
like it.
Samford or Wright State?
Wait, Sanford or Stanford?
No, it's Samford.
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 Okay, Samford. Okay.
Samford or Wright State?
Right State.
Because you didn't know how to say the other one.
yeah.
So then we would have Nebraska versus Texas State.
Nebraska.
Nebraska's good at volleyball.
Mhm.
Oh, Lexi Sun.
Ooh. Who is she? I'm gonna look her up.
Lexi Sun. Hallie
That
knows
sounds
this
like a
because
porn star name.
Stop it.
Lexi Sun, it does.
Hallie knows this because I talk about her all the time. Lexi Sun.
Wow. Yeah, she's pretty.
She
She got a good smile too.
beautiful smile. This is like an example of a girl that if she walked in this room right now, I'd propose to her. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Not white because white people are out of style.
Yeah, true.
She is just drop dead
She's really pretty.
gorgeous.
So, anyways, moving on. with the
And she
bracket.
can jump. She got an ass. But
True.
she's athletic. Like if we had babies, D1 babies.
Yeah, true. How much time we have?
Plenty of time.
I don't want it to cut off at 10 minutes or at an hour. Though.
Plenty of time.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, let's speed it up.
All right.
So you picked Nebraska. So Pepperdine, Baylor. Rapid fire now. we're going.
Baylor
And the
They're
mullet
so-
man.
Oh no,
You
yeah. Right. Yeah. No.
Right. Pepperdine.
Pepperdine.
You think the mullet man dates one of the volleyball girls?
Oh, I hope not. I feel bad for
Penn State, Rice.
Penn State.
Shut up, Penn State.
Yep.
Texas, Wright State.
Right State.
Lexi Sun used to play for Texas.
Oh well.
Okay, so then we would have Nebraska, Pepperdine.
Nebraska.
Yep. Wright State, Penn State. Wright State, Penn State, Wright State.
Penn State.
Okay. Nebraska, Penn State. Ooh,
Nebraska.
Big Ten matchup.
I gotta go Nebraska.
Nebraska's good.
Yeah.
Penn State's the 13th seed. Nebraska's the 5th seed.
Okay.
Georgia Tech, Lipscomb.
Lipscomb. Lipscomb.
Lipscomb.
It's Lipscomb.
Lipscomb.
Okay.
Who cares? Same name.
Yeah, I'm going with
Going
them.
Lipscomb. LIU, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
San Diego State, Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi.
Oh, that's another shot at the Lord. What is it? The Lord, the Spirit, the
Yeah.
Holy Son.
Yeah.
Thompson, Dayton.
Dayton.
Okay. Minnesota, Lipscomb.
Lipscomb.
Pittsburgh, Utah.
Utah.
Louisville, Corpus Christi.
Louisville.
You said Louisville.
Louisville.
Louisville. Say it
Louisville.
like you don't give a shit.
Louisville.
Dayton, Washington.
Washington.
Minnesota, Utah.
Who did Minnesota play?
Lipscomb.
Yeah, I picked Lipscomb.
Oh, you picked Lipscomb to beat the Minnesota?
Darn right.
The soda?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Lipscomb.
Lipscomb, Utah. Speaking of Lipscomb
Utah.
and Lexi's son, this other girl, I follow her on Instagram. Oh my gosh. These ladies crazy out here. Utah to the Elite Eight, you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Louisville, Washington.
Washington.
Washington. So Utah or Washington?
Washington.
Washington. Washington is in Final Four.
Yep.
So far we have Wisconsin, Washington, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Or Penn State.
Nebraska.
Nebraska. It would be easier if you were writing this
Yeah,
stuff
I know.
down. UCF High Point.
High Point.
Army Notre Dame. I know who you're going with here.
Notre
Shout
Dame.
out. What? You're joining the Army, bro.
I'm joining Air National
Oh, yeah.
Guard. I do like Notre Dame though.
So you're going
Rudy.
Notre
Rudy.
Okay.
Sorry, I love Army, but gotta go.
Western Kentucky, Jackson State.
Western Kentucky.
Okay. I was about to smack you.
Yeah,
Pick
Western
somebody
Kentucky.
else. Illinois State, UNLV.
Illinois State.
Okay. Purdue, High Point.
Purdue.
Yep. Oregon, Notre Dame.
Oregon.
Okay. Washington State, Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
Let's go, baby. Kentucky or Illinois State?
Kentucky.
Oh. Okay. So then we're going to have Purdue, Oregon.
Purdue. Big Ten. Purdue.
Western Kentucky. Kentucky
Western
matchup.
Kentucky.
Let's go. I like to hear that. Purdue, Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
To the championship.
All the way.
All right, for the Final Four.
All right.
Wisconsin, Nebraska,
Wisconsin.
Washington, Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
Yes, The dream championship.
Yep.
This would actually be a dream for me.
And then for the championship,
Wisconsin.
Yep.
Sorry, Allie, but
Yeah, sorry, Wisconsin.
actually, if I'm being honest, if they made it that far,
You'd probably vote for him.
I'd probably have to
Underdogs.
cheer for Western
That's
Kentucky.
okay. I'd vote Wisconsin. Have a split household.
I would actually probably not cheer that game.
Yeah,
I would be nervous on both sides.
that's fair.
We got about 3 minutes. Anything you'd
Okay.
like to say?
Nope. I think I'm good.
Nothing at all.
Nah. Oh,
Wow.
one thing I do want to touch on.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you ladies in the tournament. They are not
This is terrible.
Yeah, they're not putting the tournament on television, and they're streaming it live on ESPN3. They're not even having announcers. It's just going to be a game. I feel bad. That is wrong.
Volleyball.
Sign me up. I will be your announcer.
It would be so fun.
Cocktail Wieners will announce the women's volleyball NCAA tournament.
Let's email them. See if we
We
can get
will.
it done.
Let's do it.
Say we have an official podcast.
Yeah.
Millions of followers.
Hell yeah.
No, but honestly, so obviously there was that scandal in the
Mhm.
women's NCAA basketball tournament. And then did the NCAA think this was like a grand idea?
Oh, no one's going to notice.
They first cut the volleyball field from 64 to 48,
Unreal.
but both women's and men's basketball
Just getting
had
shit
64
on.
teams.
Yep.
So it's like, why did we cut volleyball when
Yep.
the other teams were able? They're doing the same thing in Omaha,
I
like
agree.
they did in Indianapolis.
I agree.
And then they come out and say the whole first round is going to be streamed on ESPN3, which that's not horrible. Like I
No.
know volleyball is not necessarily like a mainstream sport,
No, but
so they aren't going to, like if it was on an actual ESPN, they probably, like their viewership would probably be low.
yeah,
But then to come out and say there's not going to be any announcers.
that's just a slap in the face. I'd announce for you. I
What?
feel bad for you.
When I watch the games, what are we even going to be watching?
Yeah, get the
Just a ball bouncing back
Yeah.
and forth?
for real.
Get
Yeah. Oh yeah, Terry, two beauties.
Does the NCAA just want to keep getting in the? Are they like all publicity, good publicity?
Yeah, all
Is that-
publicity. That's their motto.
Like they everything they do just shows that like they're
They
in the,
don't care about women.
they don't get
They are misogynistic.
canceled.
Yeah, canceled.
You're canceled.
You're canceled.
No, but it's even like with the men's sports and
I
like
know.
people like them not being able to profit off their own likeness.
Mhm.
Like if they were famous on YouTube or whatnot,
Yeah.
do they just hate student athletes?
I don't know.
Like they said you would be recruited if you were good at soccer.
Didn't do it.
Because you're bad at soccer.
Canceled.